everyone, recently I make Ube-purple yam spare rib soup. Today I have a different version cooked with shrimps. Please come to the kitchen with me, I show you how. Welcome to SaigoncookTravel. I am Saigon Cooked. So I have about less than a pound of shrimps here. And better you get fresh shrimps because that will be the best for your soup. I have these two medium size of ube. I grow this in my kitchen, in my garden. And last time the other ube were in the sunny spot. This one less sunny spot, and they turn out purple. It's very fascinating. I like the color very much. So I cut off the top and the bottom and the skin and try to not to make dirty to the meat itself. So this is the scraps that I will keep them, and I will go sprout them. I will have the video showing you how to sprout the plants from those scraps. Those ube that I am making soup and eating today, I did the same way. I sprouted from the yam that I bought, and I cut off the top and bottom and went sprouting them. And after a year or so, I have the yam to eat right now. So I use a spoon. You better get a spoon like mine so that it's easy to scrape. Last time when I make the soup with spare rib, I used the meat mallet. But today I use the spoon, just scrape off, and they become the mash as well. Whenever I cannot scrape off or it's broken, I separate them, so that later when I cook the broken pieces first, because they will thicker and they will take longer time to cook. So you go as much as you can, and I don't try too much to the end, to the skin, because I will use the skin to sprout the new one as well. Now for the soup itself, I have this pot. In this pot is pork bones and shrimp head and shell stock, and I use the stock to cook my soup in. I smash my 3 garlic cloves, and I heated the oil in the pan to be hot, and now I drop my garlic in and I wait until they are fragrant. At this point you use a high heat, because the high heat will bring up the flavor aroma quickly, and but you need to watch it out. Don't leave there and go away. Now after my garlic fragrant, I drop in the shrimp. I keep the shells on because I want to keep the sweetness of the shrimp inside. When I use the one with the shell outside, and I cook in high heat like this, the aroma very fragrant, and I like that, and I like it that way. So when I cook both sides, like almost sear them, I added the broth. And now my broth is boiling. I drop in my broken pieces first. Like I said, they need longer time to cook. So I let them cook for a few minutes, and now I can add the rest, the scraped mash there. So at this point you can, just dump everything in, or you separate a little bit by a little, so that later when they floating on the surface, they have even texture. But because I hold my camera at the other hand, so I cannot make it evenly the way I want it. So I drop my ube in like a few scoops up in my ladle. So I remove scum. If you want your broth clear, that's what you need to do. So you can see when we drop the ube in, they at the bottom of the pot, but when they cook, they will float. Now I season my soup with salt and pepper and fish sauce. Originally, my stock already seasoned. So if yours is also, you taste it, and then you adjust your seasoning to your liking. You can add more salt, you can add more fish sauce, or you only want salt. That's up to you, because you cook for yourself. You don't need to cook to follow any other people seasoning. This is the way how I like it. And when my mashed ube floats, I know that they are cooked, so I sprinkle some of the herbs, and I left behind some for later for the bowl now. So I present. You can see the mash, the ube has a purple color. It's so beautiful, and the shrimp are orange, and my herbs are green, and my stock a little orange, a little brown. It's such a nice color I have here. And I tasted it when I seasoned, and I love it. It's such a nice soup, and it fills yourself, and still very healthy. And when I eat ube-yam like this, it brings up memory from the childhood when I live with my parents, and they grow the ube in the garden. how many years I live in the US, and I never had a chance to eat this yam, and it's so missing. And I bet many our fellow Asian people missing this too. So I take opportunity to say thank you for watching my videos, and you are the reason I'm here. If I know anything, I like to share it with you. So please subscribe, share and like my videos. It means a lot to me. Thank you. And please make sure to check out my other videos. A lot of tips and tricks that I dedicated for the channel. And make sure to come back to see how I sprout the yam that I left behind earlier to make plants, so that we can grow them and eating them later. Thank you for watching. I see you next time. Bye bye.